Good morning, everyone. It's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, in Canada. So, welcome this morning. I'm just going to make sure that I am broadcasting to the group. And it looks like I'm on YouTube, so that's good. If you're joining me over there, and I want to make sure I've got some sound. Yay! Oh, good. We're all set. I think. Good morning, Keisha. How are you on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful summer morning? It is a beautiful day, isn't it? I'm just going to nip over here and going to make sure we can see all your comments. So I'm just going to refresh my screen, my second monitor, and there we go. Should be able to see everybody now. Okay, I'm a little late this morning. I'm sorry. I was getting my project all set up, and I was a little bit late signing on. You know when it's like 9:55 and then all of a sudden it's 10:01? Does that ever happen to you guys? I'm going to just show you what we're going to work with today. Let me grab that. Hey. Oh, can you see? It's kind of got a light in it, doesn't it? Hey, Chuck. I'm going to play with Hey, Chuck because I love Hey, Chuck. I just can't make enough cards with Hey, Chuck. Makes me happy. I am good. Thank you, Keisha. It's a beautiful day. You've been out for your walk already? I was out watering plants this morning. My husband's tomatoes. He's away and he'll kill me if his tomatoes are dead when he gets home. He'll kill me. He'll be disappointed because he's built an enclosure to protect them from animals. So if I don't water them, that's going to be sad. Okay, anybody else coming today? Let's see. Mo. Hi, Mo. Hi, Ellie. Okay, everybody's here. Yay. Jacqueline, good morning. Jacqueline, how are you? Okay, let's go over here. No walk today. Oh yeah, it was warm yesterday, wasn't it? Although it's not so bad. Like it's not so bad you can't go out, but it is warm. Alrighty. So hey Chuck. Now this is the bundle that we're using for our class on August 19th. We teach virtually our classes so that it doesn't matter where you live, you can come. And you get a goodie bag with the class. So the class includes 4 cards. We make 4 cards. And we give you a PDF with all the instructions and supplies and measurements. And then we gather together and we craft on this. It's going to be August 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. If you can't join live, that's okay. You can join later. Okay, so you are going to need the bundle. And we're going to send you some fabulous products in a goodie bag. So here's some of them. This is the earthen. I think I might have got doubles here. Nope. Similar, but the other side's different. This is the Earthen Elegance bundle DSP. Anyway, we're going to send you 12. Ooh, that's a duplicate. I think I've been using it so much that I've gotten it all mixed up, but you'll get the idea. We're going to get half a pack of this fabulous DSP. We're going to cut it to 6 by 12, not 6 by 6. You can see the double side, so gorgeous. And so you're going to get half a pack of that. And you're going to get a full pack of the neutral adhesive backed sequins. Those are pretty. They go so beautifully together, right? And you're going to get all 5 rolls of the 2023-2025 in color jute trim. So you can see how all this goes together. Okay, so that's going to be your goodie bag. If you purchase the Hey Chuck bundle from me, you're going to get a full pack of the designer series paper. Okay, so that's the deal for the class. So I hope you can join us. Now I've made some cards with you guys over the last little while. Now I don't know how that got. There we go. That's a bit straighter. Remember this one? We made this one the other day with the little fence. This was the spanner card that we made. So cute. Isn't it? Okay. And then we made this one together last week, I think. This is using that Rays of Light background stamp, and I've embossed it. So just look at the attitude of this rooster. It's like, I'm not getting up. Boy, he's a chunky rooster. And then I made this one just the other day for fun. Pretty simple. This one is something really simple. You got something to crow about. It's your birthday. I can imagine like roosters, like you got something to crow about. It's your birthday. You got something like, you know, crowing. There we go. Okay. So we're ready to play today. Let's get started. Anybody else come on? I have a Facebook user. Don't know who that is, but hello, Facebook user. Okay. Starting with basic white. And this is just our standard card, right? 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Here we go. Then I've pulled out some of our designer series paper. We sell paper in 6 by 6 size in all the color families. So I love this paper because you can get all the colors in one spot. Because do you ever find, I'm just going to grab a pack to show you, do you ever find that you're going to make a project and then you think, oh gosh, I got to look through all of my DSP to see colors that I want to use. But if you get the 6 by 6, these are the brights. This is just an example. You get a pack of them and you get 4 of each color in that family. You get 2 of each design. So let me show you the design. So here it is. So you get 2 that have these kind of little lines. You get 2 that have the stripes. And then the other side are hearts and dots. So 2 of these in each color. So I love these. So check those out in the catalog because you won't be disappointed if you have a bunch of those. So this is Balmy Blue. So this is from Subtles. And then this one is Granny Apple. So that's brights. Okay. So I wanted to kind of create an illusion of sky and grass, which I think it does. I think. So let me grab my, where's my glue? Okay. That's great. Oh, well. Oh, here it is. I was going to say, guess that's it for today. No glue. Let's glue these on. I'm going to start with let's put the grass down. I wanted to use a bright color. I think last Sunday I used a really bright color too, didn't I? We were playing last week with the Earth and Elegance, but I wanted it to be bright. Remember? So I was using Calypso, I think. Okay. So I'm just going to line this up. So I've cut these both to 2.5 by 5 1/4. So we're overlapping here. Okay. But then I've cut a piece of Balmy Blue, just a little strip, 1/2 inch here by 5 1/4, just to cover up that seam. Okay. So sometimes you can use cardstock so it mimics a ribbon. That's sort of what I've done there. Okay. Now I think we could put that aside. I am going to grab a piece of Granny Apple. And I haven't used these dies in a while, but I thought I'd drag them out. The Basic Borders dies. Love these. You guys love these? Okay, and I'm going to use this one here. Hi, Nancy, which kind of looks like a hill to me. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that on. I'm going to hold it down with some tape because I'm going to put it through my machine here. And I think I want it to be about like that, I think is good. Hopefully. Bring in our Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Got our platform and our sandwich. 3, 2, paper and die, and another 2. keep saying I got to treat myself to new plates, which is true, I do. Okay. Go that off. There we go. So we've got this like this little hill. Okay, which has got this stitching on it, which is kind of cute. Okay, next I want to grab a piece of basic white. Now this is cut bigger than I need. I'm going to be using the Scalloped Contours dies, and I've got, this is the die that we're going to be using. Okay, so I've got it slightly larger than this die. But first of all, I want to glue my grass here, but I want to just make sure, where do I want to place? That looks about right. Okay. The reason I'm gluing this on first is I don't want to cover up the scallops. So I want to glue my grass on and then cut out the, I think it was about there, right? That looks about right. Okay, then I can take my scallop die and position it maybe a little bit higher. Need a little bit of grass, but I don't want too much grass. Okay, so let's anchor that down. And then grab our mini. Anybody else come? Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Nancy. Did I always say hi to you, Nancy? Hello, everybody. Beautiful day. Beautiful day in Vancouver today. Gosh, did you guys see on the news, my locals, how many people were at the fireworks last night? I don't even know what to say about it. It's just nuts. So I don't know. There must have been, I don't know. I haven't read how many people were there. Looked like 100,000 at English Bay. Just looked insane to me. I wouldn't want to have been the police having to deal with all these yahoos. I'm sure 99.9% of them are good, which is good. Most people are. It's that 1%, eh? Anyway, it must have been nuts down there. Okay. Beautiful night for it, but whew, nuts. All right, so here's what we've got. We've got just our scallop. We've got our grass. Isn't that cute? So let's put up some clouds. So same dies. Use the basic borders. You got to get these dies. If you don't have these dies, you're insane. And then I just cut out this from a piece of cardstock. And then I've got a stencil, and I use it over and over and over, as you can see. Right? It's pretty. Looks pretty well loved. Let me grab a piece of scrap here. Okay. I'm going to need some ink. So I've got my blending brush, and I'm using Balmy Blue. I find Balmy Blue is a brighter color than the Pool Party, but you could use Pool Party. But I wanted something bright. So I'm just loading up my brush. But I want to take some of that ink off because it's just a bit too strong. Then you just take your stencil, and I'm just going to lay it across. And you're going to go over top just like that. And what you get is this, starts to look like a cloud, right? And then you want to make sure you kind of angle it at different angles or move this along so you don't get the same shape. Maybe like that. Just don't want it to be like a repetitive shape going down your paper. There we go. So now we've got two different colors, a little bit of different tone. We can lower that down a bit. So we're just creating a sky. And I think I'll just do one more. And get it in the right kind of place. Just a titch on the bottom there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? We don't have a cloud in our sky today, I don't think. I haven't been outside. Well, I have to water, but I didn't look up. There's a beautiful day in the meadow, or the farmyard in our case. Okay. All right, what's next? Let's get some sunshine going here. So I've got daffodil, and I've got my sun. So this is from the dies. Okay. So let's run this through. Anybody got anything to say? What's going on? Beautiful day it is. Yes, Jan. Did you see those pictures, you guys, on the beach? Oh my gosh. It just wouldn't feel safe for me. I used to live 100 years ago. I used to live in the West End, and they never called it, I don't know what they call it now, Festival of Light or something. But when I lived down there, it was like Sea Fest or something. It lasted all weekend. And oh my gosh, it was bad enough then trying to live through it. Like you're trying to get up for work. And it was a week-long thing. That's what it was. And the noise and the people. But it's nothing like that Festival of Lights. I'd hate to live down there, but I don't even know how you get in and out of the downtown core. I mean, it's nice to have fun, right? But, I don't know. Not for me. I'm too old, yes. And I wouldn't want to have teenagers right now where they want to go down and you're saying, you can't go down there. It's crazy. Yeah, let's create a full sun. So you get half a sun with this, but you can make a full sun just by butting those up against each other. And don't worry about the seam because we're going to put something over that you won't even know. Okay, that's what we've got so far. Now, let's see some of the other dyes. I'm going to grab a piece of basic white, and I'm going to grab my Memento ink and the fence. Let me show you. I don't put labels on half my stuff. Here's the fence. We're going to use this fence, and we're going to use this rooster. Okay. I know, Jacqueline, you're coming to our class. You're going to love the cards. I'm not just saying that. They're so cute. I'm going to color this in with some markers. Let's go with Smoky Slate. And what's this color? Light Pecan Pie. You can add a bit of red if you wanted. Or even, yeah, I think that's good. So I'm going to start with light Smoky Slate. Now, I don't spend a lot of time on this. Look at this. I'm just scribbling. We're going to be cutting this out with a die. Yay. Well, this isn't a hard shape probably to cut out just with your scissors. With paper snips. But we don't have to do that because we have a die that matches. So I'm just laying out foundation of the light Smoky Slate. There we go. And then let's add a little bit of dark Smoky Slate. Look at this. I'm just scribbling. See these lines that are already on my fence? Just trying to create a kind of a worn, weather-worn fence, you know? Go. And then we'll just add a little bit of the light pecan. There we go. So it just looks like, let me show you, looks like a little bit of a worn fence. And then, like I said, I do not lie, we have a die that cuts these out. Okay. I had so much fun making these cards. Now in the process of making my one-horse open sleigh cards for a class that I'm offering on 26th? Yeah, 26th of August. Seems so far away. And gosh, you know, when you say the 26th of August, it's like the summer will be gone. We wait so long for the summer and then it's gone, right? Okay, so there's our little fence. And I'll just cut out this other one. I don't know why I'm making this so much harder for myself, you guys. I'm trying to line this up in midair. Like, why don't I just put it down on the table? It'd be a lot easier. I've gone ahead and cut out a few of these ahead of time just because I didn't want you having to sit here watching me cut out a bunch of fences, because you get the idea, right? We've colored them and now we're cutting them out. So I've got a few extra. Move all this. It's our little. So we've got these guys that we just did. And then I've got a few extra ones over here. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Oh, good morning, Barb. It's nice to see you. It does seem like a long time. I hope your vertigo is better. I know you struggle with that. And yes, Jacqueline, I like your little animation of your little dog jumping up and down. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a great class. Okay, so we need a fence. Okay, so I've got my fence, and I'm just gonna figure out where this is going. Okay, I'm not gonna need all of these, but we're only gonna need 3. Okay, excellent. So I can save 2. I'm not gonna pop these up. I'm just gonna glue them down. Okay. So let's grab our glue. Go sort of like that. And it can go off the side because we can always trim that off if it bugs us, but it might not bug us. Just make sure I've got the same. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Let's hook those up. I anticipate this rooster that I'm making. He looks like a rooster that would get up after the sun came up. He just looks a little bit lazy, just saying. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now remember our card. Here we go. Why don't we go ahead and pop this up? Might as well. Then I won't lose my pieces. Now, this is a large piece, so don't be stingy with your dimensionals. Okay. So cute. Okay, let's get a saying going here, a sentiment. I'm going to pick Rise and Shine. And because a card without embossing would not be my card. Just saying. So I'm going to grab my embossing buddy and my basic black. We're going to go over that. Remove all those oils and yicky stuff from our cardstock. Okay. Stamp our Rise and Shine. And yesterday, oh man, yesterday, I was up too late, I think, making those one horse open sleigh cards. I was doing a bit of embossing and everything was going along fine until I went and put this back. So everything was going great, had it back. And then I don't know how, but I caught this and it fell over. Oh, yeah. So now I have, look at that, half. I think the moral of the story is don't do stuff really late at night. Or don't emboss late at night, I guess. Right? Maybe that's the moral. Rise and shine. I love white on black. I love the way it just pops. Oh, that's good. And I'm going to bring in my squeaky, my very squeaky. Oh, that's squeaky. No. sure that that's... There we go. All right. We can just use our paper snips. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to cut that straight. Okay, and then, remember I was saying earlier, we don't have to worry about the seam because we're going to cover it with our words. So, rise and shine. There we go. Okay, so that's what I've got so far. Now we need our rooster. So, basic white, memento, rooster. Okay, here he is. Every time I color him, I do them differently. I mean, you could do this a yellow or all sorts of this. Look at this rooster. Talk about attitude. I don't think he wants to work. That's just my opinion. Oh, Leanne. Yeah. Well, I used to knock my embossing powder over a lot, and then I got better at it, and then yesterday was a disaster. Okay, let's grab pebbled path, light pebbled path. Let's grab a crumb cake. I need something for his feet, so I got pumpkin. And I wanted to do his feathers in something a little more bold. So I've got peacock. I've got some daffodil, and I've got some balmy blue, and I've got real red for his... Oh dear, look what I did. That's not good. Ugh. Let's start again. Well, good news is I hadn't done a whole bunch of coloring that I had to start again. Boy. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Let's start with light pebbled path. Oh, let me show you my color. Look at these colors together. Aren't they pretty? Pretty. Let's grab pebbled path. I'm just going to put a little bit. I do like this pebbled path. What a fabulous neutral it is. I know a lot of people don't love the wild wheat, but if you're like me and you love it, I welcome you to my posse. Just gonna put a little bit like that, just on its little belly. And then all I'm gonna do is grab my crumb cake. Now this is the light crumb cake. I could use dark. I could build it up, but if you just keep blending this, that's what I love about the blends, hence the name, the blends. Stampin' Blends. And don't forget that as it dries, things lighten up and they blend even more. So I'm just going over this until I kind of erase that obvious line. But it adds dimension, right? Okay, we got our little chicken feet. Go. I decided to color his head in balmy blue. I wanted to tie in the other color in my card because I've already used balmy blue. So I thought, oh, I'll just do that. And then we got a beak. I'm going to just do a traditional yellow beak. And there's a little comb underneath his chin here. Do that in red. And, oh yeah, his eyebrows. I just do his eyelids in the crumb cake. And then his feathers. Remember, I've got that peacock, so I've got light. I'm just going to lay the color down. How come people not like Hey Chuck? I love it. Of course, I like the other ones. Remember, we used to have Hey Chick, Hey Birthday Chick. I love them. But these little roosters have such an attitude. Just add some blend those in. Okay. When that dries, that'll be lighter. You'll be able to see the definition between the two colors. So there he is. Like, why are you waking me up to crow? That's what he looks like to me. Okay, we get our dye. Okay. Just not quite over this straight up and down, so I don't want to. Sorry, guys, I'm just making sure that I've got this lined up. So I'm using that as a liner upper and then over there. Okay, that took longer than I needed to, didn't it? But you guys forgive me because you know I've got some struggles with my eye. Run that through. Okay. That's our little rooster. So cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Now, before I put him on, because I've got a surprise about the way I'm going to put him on. But before I put him on, I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going to add some ribbon. Now, this is the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack from Zany Zoo. And I love this one. This is the Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm just going to take a length of this. I don't know how long this is. I'm going to say 8 inches maybe. And I just want to do like a double bow here. Oh, I might need a little bit more. Okay. Just going to do like a double bow. Anybody a baseball fan? The last 2 games of Toronto and Seattle, my heart can't take it. They've lost both of them in the bottom of the 9th. And it's like, what? Are you serious? Come on, boys. We got one more game today. Not completely. I'm going to cut all these. So I just created this really funky bow. What do you think? Just kind of a funny little guy bow. I'm not that hopeful today because their starter, who was fantastic, has got some sort of sports psychology problem, if you ask me, this year. And not too hopeful, but you never know. Right? So fingers crossed. Go Jays. I would have gone down this weekend. They always come at the same weekend every year to Seattle. And I wanted to go this year. I've been before, but my husband's visiting my daughter in Toronto, so couldn't go. Thank goodness. I had no idea. Taylor Swift is also doing her 2 concerts in Seattle, and the lineup for the border was 4 hours on Friday and Saturday. So, see, someone was looking out for me. Like, no, not the year. Okay, here's our chick. And I wanted to add some Wink Costella to his little head here. So it could be worse. You could go all the way down there, see a fantastic game, and be stuck in the traffic. There were 47,000, I think, at the game yesterday, sold out, and half of them were Blue Jays fans, which I'm sure the Mariner fans do not like. And I read that they gave half their team store, like actual field, they gave them half of it to Blue Jays merchandise. I don't know. I'd be ticked if I was the home team. I think I can see it. Oh yeah, I watched it, Jacqueline. Isn't that awful? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so here's our little. Now, normally I would just pop them up, but we're not going to. You can buy these at any craft store. I got these ones from Amazon. These are called wobbles. Have you guys ever used a wobble? I know my sister has. But what we're going to do is we're going to take, I don't know, this has got like a double-sided tape on the back. So I'm just using my Take a Pick tool to remove this liner. Okay, whoop, like so. I'm going to take my chuck, and then you just take the liner off the back like that. So it's got this little spring. Can you see that? Can you see that spring there? And then I'm just going to put them on here. And then it sticks on. And look what he does, you guys. He wobbles. Honestly, I'm like I'm like a 5-year-old here. How cute is this? The wobbler. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh. I love this card so much. Sometimes I make a card and I think, oh yeah, that's okay. And then sometimes I make a card and I'm going like, oh my gosh, I love this. The wobble. Look at them. Isn't it cute? So cute. Alrighty, come back over here. Here we go. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Facebook user, whoever that is. Don't know who that is. I'm a Facebook user. Don't have a name, but thank you. It is super cute. I mean, my gosh, you guys, come on. Like, okay, I'm addicted to the wobble now. Like, really? I'll show you another card. Oh, I don't know if I can find it. I never have things out when I'm supposed to, do I? Like, I'm like, I should show you that, and then I forget to show you, and then time flies, and it's too late to show you. So I had another card that had a wobble on it. But the wobble is gone. Sorry. Oh, here it is. Sorry. This is a card I got in a swap. This is a step card. Ooh, let me focus on this. This is a step card using the stargazing. I think that's what it's called. Look at this. And he's a wobbler. He's a wobble. Same idea, right? So cute. Get yourself some wobbles. There's lots of sets you could use them for, right? Anything with kids. I think anything with a kid card is perfect for a wobbler. Look at this beautiful paper, by the way, since we're looking. So that's a fabulous suite. Love it. Anyway, addicted to my wobble. I gotta stop it. Hi, Barbara. It would be cheery, wouldn't it? It would be like, oh, it's so cute. Okay, so remember, I have a class coming up with the Hey Chuck. It's not too late to join. We have some really cute cards. These are not the cards. I'm just reminding you of the cards that we've already made. Remember, I showed you this at the beginning. That's that spanner card. All the images in this are so darn cute. This whole set, right? But I'm sorry. Wobble. Nothing's as cute as the wobble. All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Alrighty. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday at 3 p.m. Be back here. You're welcome, Jacqueline. I can't wait for the class. You're registered for the class, right, Jacqueline? Right. We're not using a wobbler because I don't think Ange has any wobblers for her clients, but I'll stick one in my class kit so you guys can use the wobble. Everyone else will use Stampin' Dimensionals and just be envious. We won't tell them though because they'll feel sad. Okay? All right. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 3. And until then, have a great week. Thanks for joining me today. I always appreciate when you take time out to come craft with me. And happy stamping.